Welcome to Plant a Garden TV. How you guys doing today? Well guys, you know we're still in February and the weather is beautiful, so I'm utilizing the time and start putting food in the ground. You know, I don't want to wait until the spring hit to start putting food in the ground. I'm trying to do it now, so it give me more time to plant, so then I will be able to have a lot of food in the ground. This is a bowl of eddoes I have here. I'm going to put them in the ground now. I know they're not going to produce, they're going to start growing right at this time, but at the same time they're in the ground, so I'm easing up the work at the same time by doing all this now. So over here I'm definitely going and try to plant some eddoes today. Guys, eddoe is a very good plant that I think people should really do their research and try to plant. Very easy to grow, very easy to grow, and comes with a lot of benefit. You could use them in many different ways. All right, so all I'm doing, I'm just putting food in the ground because the weather is good, and planting these eddoes, the weather ain't gonna do anything to them. They're gonna come up in the spring. So I'm start eliminating the work, making it easier for me during the garden season. So when the spring come and the spring end, I will have enough food in the ground to last me throughout the winter. All right, okay. So let's go over here. Over here, it's an area where I wanna plant a lot of food over here this year. Right in this area, I have my garlic going on there, but over here is where I really want to plant a lot of food. This soil over here is pretty rich. Why it's rich? Because I never really plant too much stuff in this area, so I know the soil is wonderful in this area. So I know planting some eddoes right here, I'm gonna have a beautiful harvest. With this container, I might be able to get 50 to 60 pounds of eddoes from this, because I know how to plant eddoes, and I know to take care of them. Okay, so I'm gonna dig out a few area here, and then I'm gonna just stuck the eddoes in there. All right, so watch me. So I'm gonna show you a little trick of how I do this. So at the same time, I'm gonna be planting eddoes and I'm gonna be adding manure at the same time. All right. So as you can see right here, this is the area where I now dig out. I now dig out this area. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just set these eddoes. This part's supposed to be up, so you just set it down in the soil. You just set them down in the soil. Just keep setting them. This is a big one. This one could cut in a few pieces, but I'm not even gonna do that. Always remember this piece to be up top. Telling you guys, follow my lead and you will be a good successful gardener where your plants produce so much. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna throw these over the eddoes. All these leaves, I'm gonna throw them over. Right, so after I throw these over the eddoes, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna take the shovel and I'm gonna dig the door and just cover okay. All right guys, so we only plant a few holes of eddoes right there. So I'm gonna repeat the same process. I'm gonna dig the trench out, add some leaf, then I'm gonna add some soil, plant them then and add